Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are in a slightly different position and I guess trying again a slightly different video. This is going to be a Chanel unboxing video, but with like multiple components where I kind of talk through different purchases, styling, how I plan on wearing things, what I love about certain things. And so instead of just being a pure unboxing adrenaline rush, it's going to be like a little bit more than that. I've been trying to add more substance to my unboxing videos. One, because there is a little bit more substance behind some of the things that I'm buying and how I'm thinking about curating a collection. And then also I just think, you know, if you're into shopping Chanel, investing in some of these, and I use that word loosely, right? But like investing in some like handmade quality, beautiful items, being really careful about the way you think about that and how you kind of envision incorporating that into your daily life. It's helpful to kind of hear somebody else's thoughts on that, and so then you can progress your own. At least it's helpful to me. So if that sort of thing interests you, please subscribe to my channel. I've been doing more and more styling videos on here, and I'm really passionate about Chanel primarily, also Hermes, fashion, beauty, all of that. But yeah, definitely a Chanel stan on this channel. So before we get into the unboxing, I want to share a little bit of my outfit of the day. I'm holding a shoe, and don't worry, they're freshies. I haven't worn them yet. These shoes I purchased this past May at the Chanel Paris store. I believe these were a European exclusive. This is the tweed from 25S. So it's 25? Yeah, 25S. So it was the birdcage runway. And actually they made a full tweed outfit out of this exact tweed with like the light pink and purple. I talked about it before. Marianne Thorson wore it to Fashion Week. So it was like a vest, split shorts. It was like a really, really, really cool look. But if you look at this kind of cool tone pink, it's like pink and lavender a little bit. I thought it would look really cute, and it does. And I will use my little tassel as a comparison with this smoking jacket, wrap jacket. I'm not sure what you want to call it. Also a tweed jacket, but a very different kind of tweed. And this is from the 24S runway show. So that was Virginie Viard. What was the theme of that show? That was the show where I was like, everybody's Jenna Lyons. But I forget where they were. I forget where they were. It wasn't Deauville, because Deauville was the winter show. But anyway, this went down the runway with just a black bathing suit, bodysuit underneath. And she had the really, really cool raffia Deauville tote with it. So I'm wearing it just with a pair of the flats that I showed you, a pair of the Road jeans, which I got off of the Real, and this t-shirt is by a company called The Great. I have a couple different versions of their shirt. This one's thinner and longer. I think I like the thicker, boxier version that they make, but this is just, you know, I have a stack of white t-shirts, and then when I pull one off, like I'm never really sure which version it is. Like I could kind of guess based on the tag. So I have t-shirts from The Great, Marine Layer, James Pierce, but I'm never really sure which fit of, so I have like 3 different kinds of James Pierce and 3 different kinds of The Great. And then I put it on and I'm like, oh, this is the long one. Like, oh, what a bummer, because I don't like the long one. Because I bought myself like a bunch of different ones so I could be like, oh, I'm going to figure out which one I like the best and then only buy that one from now on. But then inevitably they don't name their shirts things like the short one, the long one. They name them like the Roxy or whatever. So I'm like, anyway, and so overhead I'm wearing this wrap jacket. Like I said, this is from 24S, so a year ago. So it was, the runway was in 2023 and then it came out in 2024. The interior lining has this like really pretty, it's this like, I mean, I feel like this is Mauve Sylvestre. I have this Swift, honestly, oh my gosh, Mauve, like, is it not like kind of a perfect match? Okay, anyway. this, like, I think it's CC's and camellia flowers. Then there's the chain at the bottom, this chain detail at the bottom of Chanel jackets. I mean, it's so signature them, but it also, it's really a functional thing where it like makes the jacket, I feel like, hang better. Maybe that's psychological. I think it's real. There's this cool cutout collar detail. So you could wear it very wrapped like this. I think it looks cute. Let me just cinch it in. I don't even remember what size I took this in, but it's definitely fitting me better now. And then there's these cute buttons, which they have like amber and they're clovers. They're all clovers, so they're good luck. And then one tiny little CC in there. So cute. So 2 buttons on the sleeves, whoops, 2 buttons on the pockets, nice big pockets that a phone can fit in. The belt is attached, which I really like because or is it attached? Maybe there's just belt loops. Oh no, it's attached. Well, I don't know if I was supposed to detach it, but I haven't. I really like it because that means you're not losing it. So you can wrap it up tight like this. You could also wear it open. I also sometimes like to tie it back like this. Like, I just feel like it's a really easy, cute look. And then this tweed, because it's from the summer runway, they do a really nice, light, easy breezy tweed. And so it's not like heavy. Let me look at the fabrication right here in my armpit. So I took this is a size 46. That's a US 14, but it is like a larger, runs a little bit larger. So this, oh, I guess it is wool. It's 84% wool, but it really doesn't feel like wool. The lining is cotton and silk. And jacket facing. I don't know how that's different. It's actually the same material. So maybe they're talking about the belt. Does that make sense? Okay, anyway, so this is the outfit of the day with the shoes and the jacket. I haven't decided on a bag yet. I'm almost feeling like my Birkin, what is it, Grey Pale, just as like something a little bit different. But I also really like this jacket with a black bag. Just I think it pulls it out. But I feel like with the jeans, this is the direction we need to go. Whoop. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, it's an empty bag. It's a bag from Paris. It's giant, it's beautiful. I've been meaning to recycle it, but I actually don't have the heart. Like, I love seeing it. I have like 3 of them folded up in my closet. Lord knows why. And so I'm like, okay, that's enough. I don't need to save any more. But then I like actually cannot physically bring myself to get rid of that one. So anyway, this is the outfit of the day. Okay, which brings us to the unboxing of the day. I think I'm not sure if I want to wear it tied or I want to wear it open. I mean, it's not that cold out, so I feel like wearing it open makes more sense. Here is the unboxing. And this is something that my sales associate had to search for me. It wasn't available in the boutique. And then unfortunately, because of that, it kind of came with like a beat up box, which I don't know if she tried to repair or the boutique they ordered it in from tried to repair, but at any rate, this is how it ended up. This was one of those, like, I didn't think I needed it. And then I was like, I went to Paris and then I was like, ooh, I need it. And we'll explain why. So hold please. So cute. The little tissues. Ah! All right, we always try and do it perfect, but then inevitably we fail. Cute. Ah, don't fall out. It's just the cutest little cupcake camellia. And so this is also from 25S as the shoe. So it perfectly matches the shoe, right? So it's like matchy matchy. They also did a bag in this. The thing is that the bag they made in it, they made a classic flap and then they made a mini flap, and I'm just like not into mini flaps right now. I'm just not into crossbody bags. I want like a shoulder bag. I want a bag I could double up. So this is the info. They cut the price off, but these, the camellia flowers, let's talk about them because each one is individually made by hand. Like these are like, the camellias are still something that is like so precious. And when people are like, luxury is dying, art is dying, craft is dying, you could still find it in places. And I think you can find it in the camellias, which are, like I said, it's like $1,000 for one. Oh my gosh, there was this belt for the most, I think it was 25A collection that had literally like 25 golden camellias on it. And it was $17,000 because, so if you think about it, very affordable. But I have 3 camellias in my collection at present moment. This one, which actually came for free on a sweater, and I mean like free, right? But it matches a sweater that it came with, but I thought that was like really a special touch and like a good deal. Because the sweater itself wasn't very expensive, if I recall correctly. And then it came with a camellia, which is like $1,000 on its own. Yeah, so these are each made and stitched together by hand. I think at one of the métiers is, I think it's Les Marie that makes the camellia flowers. But this one is like so gorgeous, and it's literally a cupcake. Like it's, you know, I want to bite it. But I really like the way that it goes with this jacket because it's like same but different. So it's like pattern matching almost. And one of the great things about Chanel tweed jackets, or like tweeds in general, is you can stab it with your brooches and you can't tell, right? Like, whereas if you have like a cotton, oh, my collar's turned in. Why didn't anyone tell me? Why didn't you tell me? If you have like a regular blazer, right, you put a pin through it, you can kind of like see the pin prick. The beauty of tweed is like it's immune. Is that the right word to that? It's not as subject to it, so you can't really see it as much, but then, so it goes well together. And I feel like there is like some of this like magical mystery, maybe not mystery, but like thoughtfulness in Chanel, where it's like, oh, it is kind of all harmonious and going together. So it's like you have the tweed jacket, then you have the brooches and the camellias, and then, you know, you have the bag matches, like all of this stuff kind of flows together. And then also, you know, this brooch and this jacket literally designed and manufactured 1 year apart. This is the thing, this is where like Chanel gets me all the time, is it's the continuity. And so it'll be interesting to see when Matthew Blazy has his first runway show, how much of that continuity is like maintained or destroyed. Maybe not destroyed, abandoned, let's say. Destroyed, that was dramatic. How much of that continuity is like maintained or abandoned in favor of something a little bit different. But for me, like, I just think that that is so pretty, first of all. And then it also is like the kind of thing, like you can only have this if you're like a part of the continuity of the story of the shopping, and it's all coming together in that way. Like, does that make sense? So like that's part of why I really enjoy curating a Chanel collection. And I say curating because, you know, I'll acquire, I'll sell, you know, it is like formulating over time. I'm going to get some things tailored. I don't think I need to get this tailored. I mean, it's oversized and looks good at any size, but you can kind of like play with it over time and mix and match and do different things. Maybe that's a little bit much, but maybe that's like a little bit fun too. This brooch is from 25P. So it's just a commercial collection little brooch thing. But this one's like super goofy and fun if I wanted to do something crazy. I also have the matching necklace. And so maybe this would be the moment just to do this little choker number with the stars. Cute. But anyway, like I said, this is kind of like a chatty, rambly video, but I just wanted to, I thought it's fun if we could like nerd out together on these things. So here we have 3 different seasons all mixed together with jeans and a t-shirt, and it doesn't have to be the gray, like it doesn't have to be a $40 t-shirt or whatever this cost, or it doesn't have to be the Row jeans, which actually I got these for $200 from the Real. $200 for a pair of jeans sounds like a lot of money, but for the Row jeans are like $1,000. So these were 200 bucks. Great. They're only gonna fit for the next 10 minutes anyway. But anyway, yeah, I thought it would just be fun to kind of do a little chatty, all over the place sort of video for how I'm thinking about my outfits, how I curate my collection. We've folded an unboxing, we've done a little history, and I think that's kind of how I want to move going forward. Because, you know, like I'm still going to continue to shop at Chanel, hopefully, depending, you know, we'll see, Matthew, etc. We don't know what directions things are going. But it's not going to be at the same rate of change as it was, I think, you know, a couple years ago. I'm definitely slowing down in the bag department. I'm actually really happy with the set of bags that I have currently. And so it's going to be more like strategic. Maybe strategic is the word, because we have a really good base, and now I just want to like build, combine, and kind of like be more creative with the way that I approach it going forward. So that was just, this is my outfit of the day. This is the styling session. This is the unboxing. This is the channel. So subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed this video. And otherwise, I will see you in my next one. Okay, have a great day, you guys. Bye.